Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode. I'm your humble host, Alun Da Silva, and today I am hosting a very interesting person. I can't wait for you to meet her. But before we jump into the meat and the nitty gritty of today, if this is the first time joining my YouTube channel or seeing any of my videos, I'd like to invite you to subscribe and stay put. This is a channel where we invite people who feel like they have more within themselves to give. We invite them to their greatness. And most of the time, I am joined by inspiring young people who are doing stuff and taking strides in their lives, whether professionally, in their career, in their businesses, or even in their personal lives. Today, my guest will be talking about how, she has an interesting story. She might not share it today, but she literally moved from one country to another, without even having any prior idea of the new country. And these are the kind of moves that young people make and they do, and we like to feature those kind of things. So if you're here, maybe it's just because we're kindred spirit. Welcome home. And we're glad to have you here. If any other thing we're going to talk about today resonate with you, I will invite you to say yes, yes in the comments below and let us know where you're joining us from. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest. My guest is called Tracy Owusu. And before she comes on, I'd like to read her bio to you guys. So Tracy is a British ICU nurse and midwife, born in Ghana and raised in the UK, now living in Abu Dhabi. Wow, what a journey. Her journey from Ghana to Finland and now the Middle East reflects her deep passion for purpose, growth, and faith driven living. Beyond her nursing career, Tracy is a multifaceted entrepreneur. She runs The Global Nurse, a platform on TikTok that helps healthcare professionals work abroad and thrive globally, alongside her catering business and a natural skincare line that produces authentic Ghanaian shea butter. Through her growing TikTok community, she inspires nurses and women to pursue new opportunities, build financial confidence, and walk boldly in their God given purpose. Tracy believes the true power of a woman flows from wholeness when she's spiritually anchored, mentally strong, emotionally aware, and confidently walking in the calling God has placed on her life. Oh my God, what a bio. Without further ado, I invite Tracy to introduce herself to this audience.
Hi, Alan. Thank you so much for having me on your platform. I'm so happy to be here. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. I am Tracy. I'm from the UK, originally Ghanaian, and I'm currently working in Abu Dhabi. And I'm an ICU nurse and a midwife. I run a TikTok which helps nurses and healthcare professionals move abroad and internationally. I just give advice and tips on how to do that. And I also run a shea butter business and I have a little catering business on the side as well. So yeah, that's a bit about me. I'm really passionate about women, about how we can walk in wholeness spiritually, financially, mentally, and emotionally. I think everything I do flows from that, and God really has been teaching me to walk in that power and what it means to walk in that power. So I'm glad to be here, and thank you for having me.
Oh my God, guys. Tracy's talking about, oh, this. I feel like, oh my God, Tracy has a lot on her plate. But before we jump into the meat and gritty of what we're going to talk about today, Tracy, hello, who
Yeah.
leaves London for Abu Dhabi? Hello, what happened there? Like, guys, London, Abu Dhabi. What is the
I
connection?
know.
Why Abu Dhabi? What happened?
I wasn't even supposed to be in Abu Dhabi actually. So I initially wanted to move to Dubai. So before I started my nursing degree, I just had that in my mind because everyone was saying nurses, healthcare professionals are making a lot of money. And I thought, you know what, it's a nice country, so why not? So that was at the back of my mind. So I went on to do nursing and then midwifery. And then it got time where I was just like, okay, I'm ready to move. So when I reached out to agencies, they were like, okay, Dubai doesn't actually pay that much anymore, but Abu Dhabi does. And I was like, Abu
Ah,
Dhabi, I've been there once, but like, didn't know. But I was like, okay, cool, I'll do it. And then that was it. 5 months
oh my
later,
God.
I'm in Abu Dhabi.
Oh my God. Like, yeah, that's it. Abu Dhabi. Yeah, that's it. I'm picking my luggages, moving
Yeah,
to Abu Dhabi.
I'm
I
gonna
love
go.
it. Yes. And guys, I was in Abu Dhabi over a month ago. And well, I guess everyone knows it's beautiful. Very beautiful.
Yes.
Definitely worth going and seeing. So today we're going to talk about the power of a woman. And before you roll up your eyes and give me da 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 and be like, oh yeah, there they go again. Hold on. Today we're going to talk about the power of a woman, but we're not going to come at if we're not trying to talk about emasculating women or putting women on the pedestal and nothing like that. Today we just want to have a simple conversation, empowering the woman that's willing to listen on how she can improve her finances, how she can become more independent. And that doesn't mean she doesn't need help. She asks for the right help, but she
Yeah.
also becomes a helper as well. So I'd like to
Yeah.
invite you to sit tight and listen to this conversation. So I'm going to shoot the first question at you. And it is, what does the phrase the power of a woman mean to you? And how do you see it manifesting into this world? So that is the part A and part B. So let's do it part A. Part A is,
Okay.
what does the phrase the power of a woman means to you?
Ooh, what a question. What a question. But a very important one. I think for me, the power of a woman means being able to have a blend of strength and softness. You know, um, it's not about being the strongest woman physically or just being independent, independent. I don't need anyone. I think it's being able to um, build yourself, to nurture, to grow spiritually, to grow in your career, and still love and still be soft and still um, love others and bless others. You know, it's the ability to nurture, to build, to still rise no matter where you find yourself. And I see it every day in women balancing their careers, motherhood, faith, their purpose, and still showing up for others. And as women, we can wear a lot of, is it coats,
Or
and
hearts
it can, yeah, or hats, and it can frustrate you and cause, and I see some women, it can cause you to,
to feel overwhelmed or
yeah, feel overwhelmed, you know, and not walk in that softness anymore because you feel like you have to be so strong and you have to do it all. But I think it's just having a balance, knowing that you
or
have
lose
that power.
yourself. You
Yeah, or
lose
lose
yourself.
yourself. Yes, 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 yes. It's just doing what you have to do and then just remaining soft, as I said, and showing up with grace. I think women are stepping into a lot now, into leadership, into they're starting businesses, still raising a family. It can be a lot, but we can use our voice to bring change and to impact our world around us, you know.
Yes. I mean, the way I
Yeah.
see the power of a
Mhm.
woman, I think I would like to first of all talk about what is power though. And I would like to move away from, I would say, the mainstream idea of power, either being it or physical power, having muscles, or I don't know, putting like subduing someone else. I truly believe that power in what we're talking about here is talking about inner resilience,
Yes.
you know, the power of a woman, the resilience of a woman, what makes you a woman, right? And today we're not here to kind of this is not like a feminist movement where we want to put a woman on a
Mhm.
pedestal. But today we just want to be like a fly on the wall. We just want to be that little voice in your consciousness that's calling you forward to maybe, just maybe there's a little bit more to you than what this
Mhm.
eyes can see. Maybe there's
Yeah.
something within you. Maybe you have a dream that you haven't believed that you can accomplish that just because you're a woman or you feel like you're in a position where you feel you don't have the capacity or capability or the support that you need in order to grow today, we just want to invite you to embrace that voice, no matter how
Mhm.
small it is. We want to invite you to acknowledge that desire within you to be more than what your current situation might show you. So when we talk about the
Yeah.
power of a woman, is the ability to choose you, my love. Is the
Mhm.
ability to choose that inner voice within you, that desire, that dream that you can't see, but you
Yeah.
can feel. You feel it within yourself, you feel it in your belly. And that is where your power truly lies. In as much as today we're focusing on women, this applies to the male audience watching this video. The power of you, we might as well say the power of you, is that thing
Yeah.
within you that is calling you forward to your greatness, calling you forward to your next level. What is that desire you have within yourself? That when you look around in the physical world, you can't see it right now, but you know deep down within yourself that there's something that is calling you up. And so
Mm,
today, we want to invite you to embrace that thing. Embrace that thing that only you know. No one else knows it. You know it.
mm.
I want to be, we want to be, yeah, we want to be the midwife to your own dreams. Tracy, she's the midwife to physical babies. Together today, we want to be the midwife to bringing your dream to reality and bringing it to birth.
Exactly.
So, how do you see this manifesting in today's world?
How do I see it manifesting into the world?
Yeah, the power of
I
a woman.
think wherever you find yourself, whether is it's in your career or it's being a housewife or it's at church in ministry, wherever you find yourself, just being able to impact those around you. I think I've seen that that's how we manifest it into the world. And just knowing that you can actually do anything you put your mind to, you have that power. We are so powerful, and anything you say you want to do, you can do it if you put your mind to it. So don't feel like, oh, I'm just a woman, I can't do this or whatever. Whatever you've put your mind to, you can do it. So I think wherever you find yourself as well, and we shouldn't compare ourselves to other people. Just because one woman is a CEO and one woman is a housewife, it doesn't mean any of the two are lesser than the other. We can all impact the people around us, the world around us, wherever we find ourselves, whatever situation we find ourselves in.
Yeah,
I think, yeah,
I
just
agree.
knowing that whatever I'm doing, I'm still a powerful woman and I can impact people around me.
Yes, I totally
Yeah.
agree. And it's taught by, first of all, recognizing that you have power within, owning
Yeah.
that power, and having the willingness to express it, where it's an expert in humility as well. We're not saying that you should
Yeah.
be overbearing or trying to force or coerce people into things, but really your power comes from being helpful,
Yeah.
being a helper at service to your community and people around you, and doing whatever you're doing to the best of your ability, making
Mhm.
sure you give your 1000% to whatever you're doing. So
And
I'm loving
also
this. I'm loving it.
recognizing that you can't do everything, because I used to think strength was being able to hold everything together. No,
Mm,
we are not built to do everything.
yeah.
So being able to relinquish some of your duties and be like, okay, I need to focus on this right now, so I'm gonna what's the word that we delegate, I'm gonna delegate, and employ someone to do this or the other thing. And also I had to learn how to let God as well, because I'm so used to controlling everything. But no, we can let go and let God. Yeah.
100%. I totally agree. And to be fair, thinking about it, it takes a different level of power to ask for help.
Mm.
It takes
Yes.
emotional and mental power to be like, look, I need help right now. Right? It takes a different level of confidence. So I'm loving
Hmm.
everything. And guys, if you're just joining this conversation, make sure you let us know in the comments below where you're joining us from and what your aha moment is. And if we say anything that resonates with you, make sure you put yes, yes in the comments below. So let's move on. So my second question is, why is financial independence crucial for empowering women?
Very, very crucial. I
Yes.
think having financial independence allows you to have freedom. It allows you to be free to choose to stay in a job or to leave in a job, to leave a job, or to stay in a relationship or leave a relationship. It allows you to have freedom to make choices for yourself. It allows you to bless others as well. I think for me, a huge part of my journey was, just recognizing that I had to be financially free and not so much so wait to be married for my husband to do everything. you know you can
Get you?
build, like, just just because I'm a woman, I can build. So that's why I started all of these side businesses, even though I'm working. It's not that money's everything, but there's a kind of lifestyle that I want to live, and I am ensuring that I have the finances to live that kind of life, because all of us don't want to live the same life, and that's fine. But once you find what kind of life you want to live and you recognize that, just ensure that you can do whatever you can to get that. And yeah, you can do it.
100%. I totally agree. And when we talk about the power of women, and I think within power, there is definitely a level of being independent and a level of having you. I would say that power comes with choice, right? And if you want to have power, you should have a level of choice. And when we
Yes.
talk about financial independence, when you're able to be financially independent in this day and age, then there's a level of choice that you can have. And just like you
Yes.
mentioned, whether you choose to work in a setting job or not, or whether you choose how many vacation, how many days you want to be off, whether you choose to leave a job, whether you choose to leave a relationship, or whether you choose a circle of friends, or even
Mm,
the level of experience you want to have, then all of these come with choices. And today, when we talk about empowering you as a woman, it's really more of we would like to give you tools and maybe ideas that will help you to take more control of your own life. And at the end of the day, this is your life. You've got to call the shots.
yeah.
And if you want to navigate this society, you need some level of financial freedom. And financial freedom,
Yes.
independence, it looks different from anyone. For you, it might be $500 a month,
Mm,
$2,000 a month, $5,000, $10,000 a month. Find your own number or threshold and work towards it.
yes.
Surround yourself with people that will inspire you and invite you to your greater self and continue to
Exactly.
work towards it. And the second part of my question is, and how does financial independence affect the ability of women to make choices?
Yeah, we kind of touched a little bit on that. But yes, if you are financially free and you have your own money per se, you're able to make your own choices. You're able to get up and say, today I want to go on a holiday, or today I want to do this, or you're also able to bless others, people around you, which is very, very important. So you can just make the choices to basically do what you want to do in your life, whatever that looks like for you.
And I actually feel that when you have financial independence, you're in a better mood, your mental
Yeah.
health and emotional health are way better.
Oh,
And then you
yes.
can afford some experiences that,
Yeah.
you might not have been able to afford if you're not financially independent.
Yeah, you
And you
can
feel
pour into
better. I mean,
others. Yeah.
yes. And even yourself, like if you have, I feel
Mm.
like when money is not an issue, it's taken out of the equation, you sleep better, you feel better, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you are in a better place for other people. You're a better person for your family and for your
Exactly.
friends. So I feel like financial independence is crucial for your mental health, emotional health,
Mm.
and even your physical health. Because sometimes when you get in shape and you need either an accountability buddy, which can be a trainer, but you need to pay the person for their time as well and for the effort they're putting in you,
Yeah.
right? You want to go to the best healthcare. Well, sometimes you have to pay for it. You want the best coach or mentors, some people that are going to inspire you. Sometimes you have to pay for seminars,
Yeah.
for training, for books. So having
Yeah.
financial independence is so important to bring out the best version of yourself. All right, guys, I'm loving all of these things. And guys, if you have any question, please pop them in the comments below. I'm going to get back to you individually after this podcast. So, finally, how does spiritual growth enhance a woman's sense of purpose and direction in life?
Hmm. Very, very good question. I think for me, spiritual growth is everything. Being connected to God is everything for me. When I've tried to do it on my own, I've felt lost. I've not known who I am, because through God, I know my purpose. So it's what's keeping me grounded. So I feel like life moves so fast and it's easy to lose yourself in the noise of your successes or expectations that you have in life. But when you truly give everything to God and when you're aligned with God, everything falls into place. So for me, I have to always remain aligned with God. Otherwise, I feel lost. There are seasons where I've been so confused, like what's next? Where am I moving to? What career? I've just needed direction in so many aspects of my life. And when I've turned to God and prayed and been silent in his presence and just waited on him, I get all that clarity that I need. So for me, without God, I'm nothing. And he gives
I
me,
hear
like,
you.
I have my purpose through him. And I've learned that when a woman grows spiritually, she moves differently. You move differently because you have that peace. You're able to forgive people easier. You're able to love deeply. And that's how you're gonna have peace. You're always gonna have joy, when you're rooted and grounded in God. I have that quiet confidence just knowing that God is behind me and he's protecting me. So at the end of
Yes.
the day, what God wants for us is to walk in wholeness, and in him we can walk in wholeness. So yeah, so spiritual growth is everything to me, and you keep learning every day, and we need God every day. You can't just pray today, read your Bible and feel like, yeah, I've stocked up for the next month. You need to
I'm
stay
stuck up for the
consistent.
next month.
Yeah, literally, you need to stay consistent every day. We need his daily bread. So yeah, it's very important for me.
Definitely. Yeah, and spiritual growth, whether you call him God, you call him universe, or you call him source, whatever your
Hmm.
belief is, I believe that all of us have a sense of that inner connection. We crave that inner connection with our higher being. Who is your higher being? And I feel like if you continue to connect with the higher being, with that spiritual side of yourself, there
Hmm.
is, just like Tracy said, you walk differently. You have this quiet confidence that everything is going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. And through that confidence, you become a better person, and then you take better decisions that are going to improve your finances and ultimately making you be more in control of your life.
Hmm.
So, guys, as we've come to the end of our conversation, it's been a brilliant conversation. And I'd like to invite you to let us know, one, what was your aha moment? Two, what questions would you like Tracy or myself to answer? And are there topics you would like us to cover in the next, one of our next episodes? So, Tracy, any final words? If you're going to, I would say, if you're going to give one advice to any young woman, um, anywhere in the world right now that is struggling with her identity, struggling with whether she can actually achieve her dreams, what are you going to tell her?
You can and you will.
Mm.
um, Through perseverance, hard work, you will reach your goals. And if you believe in God, like I do, I feel like God has got me to where I am now. So but you have to put in the work. You can't just say, oh, God's going to give me whatever. So put in the hard work, persevere, be consistent, and you will reach your goals. And you can get anything you want in life. Whatever you want, you can get it. So don't let anyone
Yes,
stop you. Don't even let yourself stop you. The voices in
yes,
your head. You can do
yes.
it.
I totally agree with Tracy. And I would say keep coming back. Keep listening to this kind of conversation. Keep joining these conversations. Keep joining these type of communities. Keep listening to people who inspire you, because it's from inspiration that you take actually the right action. From listening to the right inspiration that you take the right action. So if you feel like there's something within you that you want to bring forth, there's a dream deep down within you. You don't know where to start, but you know you have a dream and want to bring it forward. Well, start from here. And you've just started by listening to this conversation. Subscribe to this channel and listen to more of our conversation. I'd like to
Yeah.
invite you to listen to Tracy on TikTok at hashtag the global nurse. I'm going to put her handle in the comments below that you can check her out on TikTok, and watch out for our next conversation. Until then, stay strong, stay confident. I love you guys. Bye.
Bye.